to Borak Policy.
Hello guys, welcome. So today we have a very interesting topic to dig into today.
Yeah, we do. So today we are going to talk about pipe replacement program by Air Selangor.
Wow, pipe replacement? What's that, Marsha?
Okay, well, through the pipe replacement program, the pipe installation and replacement works to increase the efficiency of the existing water supply system in delivering the best service to more than 10,000 consumers.
Oh, that's really interesting. I've actually heard of that before. Usually it's like a bursting issue because of pressure or to make sure the consumers get clean water, right?
Exactly, but there's so much more than that, Like, Jill, okay, what's the theme for today?
Our theme? The power of perception.
Okay, so right, and today we'll dive in deeper into why people perceive it as a bad thing, as can be seen on social media where people complain about it. But before we do that, let's introduce our special guest today.
Our special guest today is very specialized in his field. Joining us today, University Teknologi Muhammad Azrin bin Saidin, Acting Vice President of Planning and Capital Works.
Hello, Mr.
Hi,
Azrin.
hi.
Okay, welcome to our podcast today.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're so happy to meet you, and thank you so much for attending
You're welcome.
this podcast.
Yes.
How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Okay, so all right. Can you please introduce yourself to our listeners?
Okay, my name is Engineer Technologist Muhammad Azrin bin Saidin. Currently, I work at Air Selangor, Sdn Bhd. Pengurusan Air Selangor, Sdn Bhd. I'm the head of sections Planning and Capital Works.
Oh.
Okay, I have about 80 staff under me. Okay,
So many.
this is a capital work section. Capital work section, we have so many projects, especially pipe replacement, under reservoir, critical pump house, renovation works. Is more to the projects.
All hidden.
All hidden.
I know pipe replacement.
All hidden, but all important work.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So, in light of our theme today, we want to hear a little bit about your experience with the public in any of your media platforms.
Okay. All right. We go to this our main topic for the pipe replacement. Okay. Air Selangor vision, for your information, that our vision is to be a leading water services provider in Asia by 2030.
Oh.
Okay, and our mission is we deliver the best experience to our customer. All right. And then for information, in Selangor we have about 30,000 kilometer. 30,000 kilometer in Selangor, Wilayah Persekutuan and Putrajaya, that under pengurusan Air Selangor Sdn Bhd. Okay, most of this pipe is various of type materials, HDPE, ductile irons, mild steel, and then it's very aging. Okay.
Yes.
For information is that for AC pipe we call is asbestos cement pipe. Asbestos cement pipes in Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Wilayah Persekutuan is about 6,000 kilometers length. Okay. Most of these pipes is more than 20 years.
Oh.
Okay, more than
That's
20 years. Especially for AC UPVC pipe. The I is ductile iron, and the MS is mild steel pipe. Okay, more than 20 years. Alright, and then when we talk about pipe replacement, this pipe is already above more than 50 years. Then by aging, this pipe will not more can cater the pressure. Okay, because year by year the development will increase.
Yeah,
okay,
true.
future development will increase, and then the pipe cannot long last. The durability is already old. Okay, that's why we need to replace this old pipe to new pipe. Okay, when we replace this pipe to the new pipe, of course, there's so many criteria. Okay. Normally, we will design first, and then we will appoint a consultant. The consultant will design for us. They will check the future development, the pressure, and then sometime when this old pipe, we have to change to the bigger size due to the water demand. Okay, and then normally when we change from old to new pipe, and then the long life or the durability is more than 40 years. All right.
It's quite low.
That's why when we have a water distribution disruption due to pipe leakage, pipe burst because of the pipe aging. Okay. All right. Back to this pipe replacement. Okay. We have so-called non-revenue water. Non-revenue water reduction normally because of pipe burst and leakage. Okay. Every year we have our targeted. Okay. For instance, that year 2021, we have to target that the non-revenue water is 27.5%. Okay. Year by year we supposed to reduce the non-revenue water lah. So by in 2020 we managed to reduce from 27.5% on 2021 to 22nd to 27%. Okay, although it's different about 0.5%, but actually it contribute to us. Okay, and then year by year we targeted that from 2022 until 2025. The non-revenue reduction maybe around 25%.
That's
and
a lot.
then 2037 to 20%, and then 2049 to 15%. Okay, in order to reduce this non-revenue water, we need to do all this old pipe to new pipe, the pipe replacement. Okay, because of the aging lah. Alright, normally, okay, we have a lot of difficulties when we do this pipe replacement. Of course, there's urban and semi-urban. You know, urban like Shah Alam, PJ. You know, there's a lot of traffic volume there. Okay, normally when we do for this pipe replacement, the first criteria is we will appoint the contractor. Okay, the contractor will be on board, and then we will apply work permit from the local authorities. The respective local authorities. Again, the permit sometimes it depends on the traffic volume. Sometimes the permit they will issue to us daytime, then sometimes nighttime. Depend on the traffic load. Okay, for instance like Bangsa we cannot do daytime. We have normally DBKL, the authority that issues the work permit, they will issue to us permit during night time. Okay, when we replace the old pipe to the new pipe, also we have a challenge. There's a challenge there. Okay, like urban area, when you replace from old to new, maybe the work permit issued by these local authorities only start from 10 night to 5 morning. Meaning to say from 10 night to 5 morning, 5 morning the housekeeping done already. We cannot do anything. After that, we have to open back the road to public. That's why sometimes, let's say, we have so-called like 20 or 17 kilometers. Pipe replacement, it will take about 18 months. Sometimes it will drag. Because, okay, like urban, you know, like urban area, sometimes when the local authorities issue us work permit from 10 o'clock night to 5 morning, sometimes we can only lay about 2 pipes only. Okay, 2 pipes only. 2 pipes. 1 pipe around 9 meters. It depends on the material. Like ductile iron, we have 6 meter. Like HDPE, we have 9 to 12 meters. Okay, it depend on the material, depend on the contractor resources, and then it depend also on the traffic volume. Okay, when you talk about traffic, of course, public also may complain, you know, because we have a lot of people character, you know, that sometimes we need the public to understand that actually now we are doing for them. We take the old one, replace the new one because we want to increase the pressure and give the best quality of water, treated water to them. But you know, the public have so many characters. Sometimes they say why you where you block this road, you know, open only one lane. Of course we have to excavate, remove the earth, and then lay the new pipes, and then you have to backfill, and then after you backfill, you will carry out for this temporary statement. Temporary statement meaning to say, when you lay pipes, of course you have to not say to premix everything. Just the stretch that you excavate, you premix first. That's what we call temporary restatement. Okay, the best is Air Selangor is the best part of Air Selangor, pengurusan Air Selangor, we will mill and pave, meaning to say we will resurface from road shoulder to road shoulder the existing road. This is the best that Air Selangor give service to all this public lah. Because we not only surface the trenches, but from shoulder road to edge of the road, the whole lane. And then it's depends to the local authorities permit. Let's say if the local authority permits instruct us to premix, mill and pave from shoulder to shoulder, then we have to do. But again, to do all stretch about, let's say for 1 kilometer, okay, we cannot do now. That's why we do only temporary statement. Okay, we only premix the trenches line only. Of course, every day the temporary premix will sagging. We sagging due to the vehicles movement. The vehicle load, not only cars. This bus. That's why. But again, when this happen, of course we will receive complaint from the public. Okay, but on our side, we always have consultant to monitor, and then the contractor need to rectify immediately. They will come and top up back the sagging. Okay, top up back the sagging to make sure that the public will not complain. That's why we always engage with the residents before we proceed with these activities that pipe replacement work. We will call all these residents. We will resident briefings to them. We will give resident briefings to them. But of course, so many contractors. There's a good contractor. There's a very poor performance contractor. Of course, because contractor we cannot have all A grades. Okay, it depends on the performance and workmanship. Okay, but again, from our side, we have consultant to monitor. Okay, most of the time when we receive permit from these local authorities, we will engage with the residents by brief them that, okay, look, this jalan, this road, about say 300 meters, we will replace the old pipe to new pipe, and then we will tell them that after we excavate, we lay new pipe, and then we will carry out for temporary statement, and then after finish all stretch only we will do mill and pave. Mill and pave meaning to say the new road to you lah. Alright.
So like from your explanation just now, like Air Selangor does like a lot of things, but it's not shown to the public. So that's why the public has like a negative view on this thing.
They have 16 or 17 departments.
We have around 16 departments.
They have 16 departments for a reason, Marsha. That's why.
It's too much work.
We have 16 departments, and then pengurusan Air Selangor, if I'm not mistaken, we have about 5,000 staff in Selangor. And then we have 10 regions. 10 regions to monitor all these regions. We have the head of regions.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot.
Boleh lah kita intern sini ya.
Wow.
You're
thinking?
Maybe you can join our corporate com department.
I will.
We can, I
will
think.
sound the public, Alright, so moving on. So we're going to start our Q&A session.
Okay.
So we've gathered some common questions that the public is curious about your pipe replacement program.
Alright.
Okay, so I feel like the first question, you may have explained it.
Alright,
so
okay, yes.
I'll just skip it to the next question. So what inspired the initiation of the pipe replacement campaign?
Okay, I have 4 things to say here. Okay, what inspired the initiation of the pipe replacement campaign? Okay, we increase the pressure. We supply the water, the treated water. Okay, because before this, let's say if the consumer only receive low pressure, but when we do this, when we initiate this part replacement campaign, so meaning to say we increase the water pressure.
Yes.
Okay, and then we give the water pressure and quality water to them, because aging pipe, all the pipe already silted and then brittle. That's why we need to change it. Okay,
Like rusty lah.
rusty, and then we also avoid water disruption.
Betul.
Okay, and then customer also can have treated water direct from water tap. That's why we change all these, this all aging pipe. Okay, and then the good one is we also by 2028 we can drink direct from the tap.
Oh,
Oh my god,
that's
like the
nice.
Twilight movie.
That's nice. Like the Western. Like,
Yes.
Mm.
Straight from the pipes.
Straight from the pipe.
It's okay.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Okay, so from your answer just now, so basically the conclusion is just for a better water quality for the people and a better what do you call this? What is kaedah? Better method
Yeah.
of drinking water from rather than Koei. Koei is like kind of
Yeah.
famous now, right?
yeah, so
Mm.
instead of getting Koei, we could just Air Selangor.
No, just the tap.
Just the
Yes. Drink direct from the tap.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so for your next question is, I think this one is I'm sure people know the answer to this, but then I'm sure there are some people out there like the people who are from like very like not from the bandar,
Non-urban.
like non-urban, like from kampung. I'm sure they really want to know this the answer to this. Can you explain the significance of replacing aging pipes in our community?
The significant.
Yeah, because some people, maybe like the old people, they be like, the pipes, even if they're old, it can still hold on. What? Like they can have that kind of mindset. Like they don't understand the concept of why do we need to change the pipes.
I mean, like the burst of the pipes, maybe
Okay.
one of the reasons why.
The water quality.
Oh, and that.
So the
Yeah,
the
water quality.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, like the old pipe already aging, brittle, and then the silted is there. The pipe already
True.
silted. Then the water quality will be affected. That's why we change to new one. So when we change to new one, then the water quality already, in new one, new that consumer can, like just now I told you that can drink
Yeah,
direct from the tap.
water.
Tak perlu boil air dah.
Yes.
Terus
Yes.
minum.
I'm sure we still need hot water now. So.
This is why we change the old pipe to new pipe.
Mhm.
Okay, water quality, increase the pressure, water pressure, and then because if the old pipe already aging, brittle, silted, then it will reduce the water pressure. That's why when you open the tap, you can only feel the less water. But if you change to the new pipe, okay, the seal is not there anymore, and then the pressure will be increased.
That's
As
good.
for now, the best pressure water I felt is in the hotels. I tell you.
There's a reason why hotels are expensive. There's a reason.
Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Okay, so what challenges are typically associated with older pipes, prompting the need for a replacement?
All right, the challenges, leakage. Just now I told you the leakage, aging.
The brittle.
Okay, the brittle, the
and
pipe burst,
rusting.
and then the pipe material below standard.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the unsuitable pipe alignment. Okay, maybe we need to relocate the pipe due to the existing UDM, existing utilities. So that's why we need to realign to make sure that for future the water supply is run smoothly without any disruption. Especially we need to realign, maybe because the existing is too congested with the other utilities. When congested with other utilities, for maintenance is very difficult. Okay, that's why sometimes we need to realign the pipe. to make sure that all the dedicated, lane is just for water supply only. No what we call with the terms that we call these not alignment, not arrange this pipe alignment, we call spaghetti pipe.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti meaning to say like
Delicious.
I think maybe that's why the public, we only know just like rusting and the leakage, and to us like it's like not a big deal. But actually realigning the pipe is a big deal.
Basically, all the knowledge you
spaghetti.
know about the
Yes,
pipes
yes.
underground is from movies.
But actually, we were also told that when you do construction or replacing a pipe, you have to be careful to not hit any internet wires underneath.
Yes, that's why before we install new pipe, we will ask the land surveyor to carry out UDM.
Oh.
UDM, underground digital mapping.
Oh, like water
So,
person.
piloting done by the contractor. Okay, UDM also done by the license surveyor. So the license surveyor will use their tools, their device to check the existing utilities. So meaning to say, if urban area, we must be careful because there's existing utilities, TNB, and then fiber optic, and then that's why.
That's
Wi-Fi.
sensitive.
That's why before we carry out these works, we have to engage appoint licensed surveyor to carry out their UDN first. Then only we can lay the pipes.
There's like so many challenges, but we only
Exactly.
know a few.
Exactly. That's why I said all from the movies. All the knowledge you get is from the movies.
Okay.
So let's proceed to the next question.
Okay.
How can we let the public know that regularly replacing the pipes is important?
All right. This question: how can we let the public know that regularly replacing the pipe is important? Of course, first, water disruption to consumer. That's why we need to replace. Okay, and then the water quality issues.
Yeah, true.
The water quality is the main important because it's hygiene, and then the water pressure. This is very important also. Okay, so normally like high rise building, they have their suction tank and water tank at the rooftop. Okay, if direct like landed properties, terrace houses, normally is direct from the pipe.
Oh.
That's why sometimes when the development is increased, future development is develop, the pipe size is still the same size. That's the problem. That's why sometimes when the old pipe, and they will not change to the new one, the pressure already weak. But the development already massive development, the pressure is low. That's why sometimes when you see this area, they have their own booster pump, from the water tank, to supply pressure to their room, because the existing pipe is already aging, and then the pressure is weak. This is a problem lah. And
That
then
is a problem.
and then we also need to publish at social media.
Betul.
You know?
Social media plays a big role.
Even I think you also can download our apps.
Yeah,
Air Selangor also,
yes.
also
I
have.
downloaded it.
So nowadays people can pay their bill, view their bills
online,
apps,
yes.
and then you also can complain in the apps when you see all which area have pipe burst, leakage, or especially burst. You can take photo, and then you can send to these apps, and then we give rewards.
We need to find more bursting pipes and
We give rewards. So we need to say you help us.
We need to walk around.
yeah.
We need to walk around Shah Alam like that thing is leaking.
Then take photos. You report in the apps, and then every monthly we will see how many people's very active report.
That's such a nice to get an ongoing participation.
Yeah. Then we give you rewards.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like, okay, as a consumer of Air Selangor, not me, but let's just move on. I feel like the public, I feel like we only see Air Selangor app as just to pay your bills
Okay.
and to probably get the news maybe time to time,
Okay.
but how does it really help the community? Like this app, how does it really help?
Meaning,
Other than just paying your bills, other than just getting information
okay,
and all.
when water disruption, I believe you receive notification from apps.
Yeah.
If you
okay.
set, if you off the notification, you
That's
Yeah.
You have
on you
to-
guys.
Sometimes
That's on
it's
you
the
guys.
problem also.
that's why you have to always on this notification, especially utilities.
Mhm.
Okay, when you have water disruption, sometimes you say, my house affected or not? You don't know, right? Not.
Betul.
But when you open the apps, you can see
Exactly.
which road, not only area, road, taman affected. And then the time to take to rectify the problem, they will also highlighted in the these apps.
Mhm. But as you all know, most people would silent the notifications.
Yeah, it's a
That's
thing
the
now.
problem. That's the
That's the
problem.
thing now.
Because consumer need to explore these
Betul,
apps.
betul.
People need to
Yeah.
explore this app. Like other utilities also, they also have apps. If they say have disruption, blackout, then I think you don't need to call them. Just scroll down and then enter your place. Then you know already
Wow.
when, what time the water disruption will be end. We will back to normal. You can check apps. This is the apps that
Yeah, we
Air
need to
Selangor.
explore the Air Selangor app later.
It's time we change from Shein to Air Selangor.
Shein?
We need to
It's not
explore.
related, but okay. Okay, so we're gonna proceed to the next question.
Okay.
Are there specific types of pipes that are prioritized for replacement? And if so, why?
Okay. I told you this morning. I told earlier this now. We have 30,000 kilometers.
Okay,
Pipe.
the asbestos
Selangor.
pipe.
Asbestos pipes, DI, my steel. Now we are
Mhm.
focusing on AC pipe.
Okay.
AC pipe, asbestos cement pipe.
Oh,
6,000 kilometers asbestos cement pipe need to be changed. Okay, for your information, yearly, we change about 120 kilometer per year.
I want to say that's good, but is that good?
To me, it's good
Yeah, it's good that it's
Good.
good.
because to increase the numbers of pipe to replace every year, it takes about financial.
Yes, betul.
And then for information, from this year, from last year, only 120 kilometer. Moving forward, we will change from 120 kilometer to 300 kilometer now. Start from this year, because we want to reduce the NRW as soon as possible in the timeline. The timeline to speed up the process. Okay, but again, it involved in commercial. So that's why nowadays we change AC pipe, okay, to DI or my steel or HDPE. Is depend on the consultant design, okay, because we appointed consultant, and then consultant will analyze, do their hydraulic calculation system, and then they will follow UTG or SPAN. We have our requirements why we need to change to HDPE, DI, and then is depend to the consultant. So when everything in order, the design is there, the construction drawing is there, then only we appoint contractor. So up to date, we already replaced about 900 kilometer. Out of 6,000, we already replaced 900 kilometer. Asbestos cement.
900, 6,000, that's still far apart though.
Yes.
It's not even 1,000 yet.
But that's still a lot,
So
It's still a lot.
Still a lot.
That's why moving forward, this year we increased the replacement length from 120 kilometer to 300 kilometer
That's a
per
big
year.
gap, though.
That's twice.
Yes, that's twice. So we hope that public, and then especially the consumers, the water consumers, can be patient, because it will takes time to replace this old pipe to the new pipe. A lot of challenges, especially the traffic volume, and then the permit also, because it's depend on the heavy traffic or not. When we change, we
True.
replace the pipe. Because authorities also sometimes they give a limited time to change.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes, like I told you just now, even one day only we can change 2 line only, 6 meter, 6 meter, 12. One day only, because we cannot. After we changed from old to new, we cannot just let it open. We have to
Close it.
We have to do the temporary statement, premix. That's why. Then tomorrow night we continue.
They have to dig again.
Dig, and then the lorry standby. The earthworks, all the earth, the existing earth we have to throw the other side and then dump a new one. It takes time.
Just to dig and for the safety of the
So they dig and then they put it back.
Yes.
And then they dig again.
For the people that work there,
And then it also depends on the weather. If the weather is the weather good, and then we can expedite the process. We can expedite the works. But let's say during the process for construction, then heavy rains come, then we need to stop the work. Or sometimes we need to proceed also, because we need to finish everything. Maybe from two line, just 1 line only. Then we continue tomorrow.
So, for example, if you guys have already dug the ground and it's heavy raining, do you guys have to close it back to prevent banjir?
No. Because normally the trench, let's say for the pipe size, for instance, the pipe size is about 150. The smaller one is 150. We only dug about 3 feet only.
3 feet is how much?
3 feet with 900.
Oh.
Okay lah, let's say like this one lah. So pipe here.
But
Then
not that deep lah.
Not that deep. Normally is the depth of the pipe is about 1.2 meter, 4 feet from the top of existing road.
So if it bursts, you're done.
It bursts. If it bursts, it bursts.
Okay. So, alright, moving on to the next question. How do you, as an engineer, portray yourself for people to perceive you the way that you want?
Okay. Like Air Selangor, our vision is to be a leading water services provider in Asia by 2030.
Yes.
Okay. And then our mission also, we deliver the best experience to our customer. Alright. So we more to public interest. Okay. We give best service to public. Okay. And then we also in order to give a good public interest, we also need to have a good design, like a good engineering practice. Meaning to say the durability, the functional of the pipe when we change from old to the new one lah. And then the high standards of works at site. We have to make sure that the contractor, when they do their works in a good quality, and in a good standard. They have to follow our standard, Air Selangor standard. If let's say we found out that the quality is not there, we always ask them to, rectify. And then we also have our consultant at site that supervise this job. We have to make sure, because when we do the pipe, of course, after we lay the new one, we have to do the testing, the pressure test and leakage test. That's why we cannot do the final premix, mill and pave. So good contractor will make sure the pipe jointing is good. No leakage. When do the pressure test, when do the leakage test, we no need to excavate back, and then have to rectify. This is our our service to the public to make sure that we give the best service and then good quality of work.
So
public.
Your role at the site, for example, you are at the site. Okay, I want to ask you about like an experience. Okay, so if you're, for example, at a site and the water pressure is bad, what would you tell them to do? Like, you just tell them to like redo it, or
you mean what? The water pressure,
like
there's a leakage.
Yeah, there's a leakage. Yes.
When we lay already the pipe,
Yes.
when we jointing around 100 meters,
Yes.
and then we do the pressure and leakage test. Okay, when we found out that there's a drop in the testing,
At least a drop.
Drop?
Just one drop.
one drop, you know, from let's say from 24 hours, 40 hours, there's a drop water from the pressure test or leakage test, we will instruct the contractor to search where's the leakage point, and then they have to dig back and then make sure, you know, to rectify as soon as possible. This is a problem when you have good resources with the workers, competent workers, especially the labor nowadays from, you know, foreigners, you know, the supervisor have to monitor their works to make sure that when do the jointing, when do the welding, you know, to make sure that everything is perfect. So that when we carry out this pressure and leakage test, of course, sure there's a leakage. I don't think that 100% the pipe no leakage, no leakage. Normally should have one because this is by machine. Okay, human factor. So try to minimize the leakage, you know, so that if you minimize the leakage, then the work can be expedite lah to complete easily in the timeline lah.
Air Selangor engineers are very, I
Meticulous.
want to say perfectionist, you know. No leakage,
They're very
please.
meticulous in their work.
Because if leakage, when we decom the old pipe and then commission the new pipe, okay, if there's a leakage, and then it backs to the NRW.
Yeah, true.
More leakage.
Because we change old pipe to the new pipe because we want to reduce the NRW. But if there's a leakage, then we need to say no point.
Okay, so let's go on to the next question.
Yeah.
Do you think our country's pipe system is at par with those who are more advanced, let's say Japan?
Okay, I'm more to state lah, not country lah.
Okay.
Alright, okay, state.
Because in Malaysia we have
Different
different water operators, and then water operators also they operate their own, you know, method, you know, and they have their business plans, okay. And like pengurusan Air Selangor, I would say that in Air Selangor we managed to provide and to achieve the standard set by regulator, Suruhanjaya Perkhidmatan Air Negara. Suruhanjaya Perkhidmatan Air Negara. So actually all these water operators is bound by this SPAN requirement and standards. So basically in general, pengurusan Air Selangor manage, you know, to control or to achieve the standard or to comply the standard that, you know, have been set by this SPAN.
Okay. Do you want to proceed to the last question?
No.
Okay. Alright, so here's the last question.
Okay.
So are there initiatives that Air Selangor is hoping to spread more awareness to the public regarding your pipe replacement program?
Okay, we conduct public briefing to consumers. Okay, we conduct public briefing to consumers, local authorities, councils, member of parliament, state assemblymen. Okay, like when the contractor receive work permit from these local authorities, normally what we do is we will conduct this resident briefing. We call resident briefing. So when we arrange or organize for resident briefing, we will invite all these penduduk taman, the ketua kampung, the council, ahli majlis, the MPs, the assemblymen, the state assemblymen to be with us, and then we will brief them why we need to change this pipe, how long it takes, what is the challenge, and then what will be the, you know, to the consumer, to the public, you know, the public have to be patient, you know, because it takes time to change or to carry out this construction, you know. And then public briefing is compulsory. When the contractor on board, when we receive the work permit from the authorities, every work permit we receive from the authorities, we have to organize a resident briefing. Okay, we have to invite them. And then
Oh.
the contractor also will create one group, WhatsApp group with the AJK, with the resident association. So let's say if any problem from the public, from the penduduk taman, they can highlight to this residents, association, and then we can tackle the issues immediately. Okay, and then we need to inform and give them proper and correct information to the public. Okay, like just now I told you that project duration, work method, and the location, because sometimes we will do open cut. Open cut. Sometimes we will have to do HDD pipe jacking. HDD and pipe jacking is different from open cut. Okay, because open cut is very easy to do, but pipe jacking, HD what HDD it more involved on area, big space. You have to park your machine. You have to build your pit. To do this underground. Jacking lah. And then like program just now, okay, we have engagement with residents, and then of course our corporate com, also actively do their like so-called media content, and then YouTube, and then we also publish in the newspaper, what we are doing for next 10 years, 5 years, what we improve, what we already done. And then the Air Selangor app just now also is good to have, everybody good to have, not only to pay bills, but you can check what are the news that Air Selangor already done, carry out, works that we have done, we have upgrade, and then we also have like so far that if the pipe burst, you can report directly, and then even we give reward to the the peoples or the person that always report the pipe burst.
And we get rewards.
Get reward. I don't know what is the reward, what kind of reward, because I never myself also never try.
It's okay.
Right? So maybe I don't know. Maybe you all can try. You see, then you log your name, and then maybe end of the month, then we see your name, how many numbers that you already
Kita dah silver tier kalau kita mau reward ni.
Silver tier.
You can be like Air Selangor agent, ambassador, ambassador.
We can be the interns, promote this.
True.
So like from your explanation just now, Air Selangor has like so many jobs to do, but only
there was
the
so
public,
many infos to process.
Yeah, but the public, we only see water. We're like, you guys just provide us water. We don't see the pipes. We don't see how difficult it is to replace it, and the procedure you have to go through. But so much.
That's why we hope that the public can be patient. Be patient.
Be patient, guys.
Be patient, because actually we change all to new one for them.
True.
To make sure that we give best service, best treated water, to the consumers, to the publics. Okay. Of course, it takes time, about 18 months. One package sometimes, one job sometimes 18 months, 12 months, because the challenge is when the existing earth or the existing road is very hard. It takes time to there's existing utilities, TMB, and then this so-called fiber optic. We have to be careful, because sometimes there's not enough space also. There's insufficient space to lay the new pipe also. So we have to be careful. Let's say if we lay and then there's a TMB next to our new pipe, we also need to be careful, because once the excavator or the backhoe excavate or dig the hit the TMB cable, then boom,
it's doomed.
We were literally
it's
talking
gonna be like
about the backhoe.
Then again, the other parties, we complain.
All the conflict happens.
The conflict happens.
It's not the water disruption anymore. It's gonna be the Wi-Fi disruption.
Ooh, that's a lot of
info.
A lot of knowledge that I gained, but too much info.
True.
I'm so young for this.
But the best thing is when everything done, we give new road to the public.
Yeah, new road, guys.
New road,
New road,
new
jalan
road
baru.
marking.
So true.
We
There's
give
so
new
many
road.
benefits.
Yes, although we only excavate about 1 meter, but we give the whole stretch. It depends on the permit lah. Sometimes the permit, the authorities permit maybe 1 lane, 2 lane, you know. But normally we will finish 1 lane. We will not left just like 3 feet only. No, we will complete based on the permit that given by the authorities. Okay, let's say if 1 lane, 1 lane. Say if 2 lane, 2 lane. Normally the road that we excavate lah, not the other side lah. The road that we excavate
just the
1 lane lah, the one side lah.
lah.
The Shah Alam, just if I'm not mistaken, we already completed the Shah Alam one last 2 years. The main road, the protocol road. Which one?
is
Just now, the other one, the opposite UiTM there. The one is a new road.
Oh, wait, I noticed that. Yes,
Mm.
okay, guys, new road, lawa.
Last 2 years.
Be
Oh, that was
grateful,
2
guys.
years
Be
ago.
grateful.
Last 2 years. If I'm not mistaken, last 2 years or last year.
And the
completed.
road still looks great.
Mm.
Still looks great.
That we call protocol road lah, because that one is main road and protocol lah. Protocol road.
Such a
Protocol road
nice
is very
name.
difficult to do.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, it's a busy road though. Shah Alam is really
busy road. Yeah.
busy. So, I've gained too much knowledge now.
I mean, we both did. So, I mean, we never knew that the process of and the challenges you
Yes,
guys have to overcome for the safety and cleanliness of our water.
Yes.
But then I do have a question though.
Okay.
As a new consumer of Air Selangor, since I'm a student here, how regularly do you guys give out the bills? Because we haven't been receiving our bills yet, and I'm kind of worried.
They're gonna cut off our water.
We're gonna get our water cut off, and I'm worried.
We downloaded Air Selangor for that.
Okay, if you not receive the bill, I believe you have apps.
No, the thing is, we downloaded the app,
Okay.
but in order for us to connect it to the address of the house, we need the bill, because in the bill there's like a number
Yes.
we need to encode inside the app.
Okay.
But we never received the bill.
Never receive the bill.
Never.
Have you tried to call Puspel?
No, we didn't.
No.
Basically, we don't know who to contact.
Yes.
When you we have apps.
Mm-hmm.
Apps there we have a Puspel, Pusat Pelanggan. You can direct call them.
Oh, he called it Puspel.
Pusat
Such a nice
Pelanggan.
name.
Puspel. Then if you have any problem like meter problem, like leakage, okay, from your information from before the meter is Air Selangor maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Before the house, okay, before the premise, okay, but after the meter, meaning to say after the meter, meaning to say inside your house or is from your side to maintain. On our side is before the meter. So let's say if your meter problem not working, you just call. We will change it immediately. Our pengurusan Air Selangor maintenance staff will come immediately because it involves an RW. We don't want the water, to be long, leakage and burst. That's why when you call 10, 10:30, 11, they will come. Immediately they will come because this is our target.
But then how regularly do you guys give out the bills? Like every month or every 3 months?
No. Every month, once a
Every
month.
month. We've been missing 2 months of bills.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you correct me. If I'm not mistaken, we will cut the water when exceed 70 ringgit.
Oh wow, we haven't exceeded yet.
Marsha, no, that's a bad thing. That's still bad.
We use a
We
lot
need
of
to
water.
put in the water.
We use a lot of
But
water.
I strongly suggest that if let's say you haven't received any water bills, try to call Puspel.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
We're gonna call that
You
soon.
call
We love
Puspel
Puspel.
and then you just tell the Puspel, the operators, the customer service, what's your problem, and then they will advise you. Okay. Then after that, let's say if not receive any bills, after you complain to this customer service, I believe they will actively check with your apps lah.
You hear Air Selangor, you hear speed.
We love speed, like fast service.
Fast. Too fast.
They love customer. Okay, so
Okay.
after hearing all this talk and your answers and everything,
Mhm.
me and Marsha, for sure, we have learned there are so many benefits up to your pipe replacement program,
Mhm.
and we would like to thank you personally for all your
Mhm.
efforts
Mhm.
and your hard work.
Yeah,
thank you
very
so
much.
much
Thank
for
you
the
very much.
clean water.
Thank
Thank you so much.
I
for
mean,
the
thank you
clean-
so much. Like the water in our house, the pressure is good,
It's amazing.
but then we haven't paid it, so.
Okay, I would like to add. Let's say if there's any water disruption, you can call Puspel. And then let's say it's a big water disruption. Normally we will send our water tankers, to your place. They say if, of course, sometimes late, night time, morning time, because we so many places to cover.
It's okay.
Okay,
We understand the hustle.
because sometimes we say take about 1 day, then extend about 2 days, because maybe to fill in the water reservoir, it takes time after after the water disruption, and then we need to check the water quality before we supply the treated water to the consumers, because not after. Okay, normally people say that, oh, why took so long, 1 day jadi 2 hari, 2 days jadi 3 hari, because we have to make sure when we activate the water to the consumers, the water is good already, good to use for cook and others. That's why we will always do a water quality check before we release the water to the consumer after the water disruption end.
These people have no patience.
mean,
Rumah dia seorang je ada problem.
Humans, right? Humans.
Because sometimes, of course, I'm also involved. I was affected with the water disruption. That's why sometimes when friends call me, Azrin, bila I nak sampai, I say I also have a problem
I
now.
know, dia tanya.
Ada kawan?
Kan?
Ada dalam
Kan?
Are you?
There's no privilege to water Air Selangor staff.
Betul lah.
Because we use the same pipeline.
True. They're like, Air Selangor staff mesti dapat air ni.
Kan? Even sometimes when I'm the resident association also call me, Azrin, mana air nak sampai? I pun tengah tunggu air sampai, I say.
I can't wait to work for Air Selangor soon. I'll be like, I don't know. I'm like you guys. We use the same pipes.
Yeah.
Okay, guys?
I'm new here. I don't know anything.
Sometimes they say tak mandi. Yeah, of course you tak mandi, I pun tak mandi.
It's okay, guys. No water, we use wet wipes.
True. There's always an alternative.
So when the water no disruption, you have to use, we public, not only Selangorians, other people also have to use the water wisely.
Betul lah.
Jangan bazirkan water lah.
Betul.
Joy every drop. Say joy every drop.
Save every drop. Have we, Marsha?
Yes.
We stayed in the shower for like 1 hour.
The water pressure is great.
Okay, so unfortunately, we are coming to an end on our podcast today. All this information is so interesting and very useful. We're so glad we got to talk about Air Selangor's pipe replacement program with you.
Yeah, I really think that the public really would appreciate. I mean, podcast listeners, of course, would appreciate this because they're not. They're not.
They don't do research.
They're not educated on this. Like even I just knew about this. Yeah.
I agree with you. That's why moving forward, when we have the permit from the authorities, I always, I instruct the contractors, especially my teams, to quickly to organize the resident briefing with the public. We need to see when we brief them, the timeline, the method. We hope that they will patience and understand. That is not very straightforward. It's not very straightforward.
Yeah, we need to show more. I mean, the public need to show more empathy to Mr. Azrin and the team.
Maybe we can do it the Gen Z way. TikTok.
TikTok. You want us to
TikTok.
dance with pipes?
Pipes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Azrin, for taking your time to join us today.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
to talk
You're
about
welcome,
people's perception on this, and to fix people's mindset on this.
And we hope to hear from you again, and we wish you all the best with the
Thank you
future
very
of
much.
Air Selangor. We'll always be supporting you and hope you have a good day ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
again.
And see you next time.
And
Thank
see you
you.
next time. Bye.